Hi, I'm Charlie from cookingsecretsformen.com. Well, it's time for another international YouTube collab. This month, we're in beautiful Argentina. Hashtag Comida Argentina. Our trusty band of international collaborators set their sights on the cuisine of Argentina. So Argentina is officially the Argentine Republic and is located in the southern half of South America. Argentina is the second largest country in South America after Brazil, and it's the 8th largest country in the world. One fun fact about Argentina, it has the highest consumption of red meat in the world, and traditionally prepared as asado, the Argentine barbecue. So we will feature red meat in our collab entry, which is Argentinian Empanadas, which is small stuffed pastry. We're going to use ground beef. So, por favor, disfruta de esta colaboración, which means, please enjoy this collaboration. Hashtag Comida Argentina. Okay, so we're going to make the empanadas. We're going to start with the dough. So you can make your own dough, but I'm going to use pre-made pie crust. Just use a little Pillsbury pie crust. It's much easier. You can make your own dough. So what makes Argentinians empanadas different? Well, in Argentina, they use flour-based dough, which is what this is, to make the traditional Argentine empanadas. So instead of corn, we use flour-based. So that's what we do today. I did this how to make empanadas video maybe a year or two ago here on Cooking Secrets for Men. This is the Cooking Secrets for Men way. Someone's already done the dough for you. So all we're going to do is take a bowl. This is maybe 3 or 4 inches. Put it towards the edge. Press down. And just use my knife. Perfectly round. Put it on a tray that's going to go in the oven. Move on to the next one. Press down. It's got a nice hole. Probably don't even need the knife, but you don't. So we'll continue this with the dough, and then the next thing we'll do is we'll make the fillings. Okay, now it's time to make the fillings. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to season the beef. So I've got a couple spices to put in. We're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of smoked paprika. All right. Then we got about 2 teaspoons. This is New Mexico red chili powder. Thanks to my son Carlo, and lives in Santa Fe. 2 teaspoons of the chili powder. About a half a tablespoon of cumin. This is salt, pepper, garlic. We'll mix this. We're going to set this in the fridge for just a minute while we get the rest of the aromatics ready to go. All right, we're going to start the aromatics for the filling. So when it comes to the filling, as you saw, we're using ground beef. You can use either ground beef or chopped beef, but we decided to go with ground beef for this recipe. So the first thing we're going to do is, this is 1 onion chopped. We've got some butter here. We're going to let these soften. They're going to cook in the oven inside the empanada, so we don't have to be completely cooked, but we want them to get a nice sweat on. All right, so the onions are getting to soften nicely. This is about 5 garlic cloves chopped. Put those in. A little salt, pepper. And as soon as the garlic starts to sweat, we're going to put in the marinated or seasoned ground beef. All right, you're getting a little color on both the garlic and the onions. So we're going to put in our pound of seasoned ground beef. Put that right in. And we want to cook this with the onions and the garlic and the spices. So a traditional Argentine empanada filled with beef, onions, paprika, we're using smoked paprika, chili powder, cumin, oregano, hard-boiled egg, and olives. So we have a couple more ingredients to go. Pink is mostly gone. Continues to brown. Great smell in here. All right, so I've seen it done several different ways. You can either get little slices of hard-boiled egg, or you can just chop a couple hard-boiled eggs, throw them in. This is what I'm going to do. And the same thing with green olives. You put in a slice, or I chop some green olives and put those in. And we're going to continue to let those cook. The olives and the hard-boiled eggs obviously are cooked. We're just warming them. Got about a tablespoon of oregano. And the final piece we're going to do here is some chopped green onions. All right, just stir those around. And this is our filling for the empanadas. All right, so we're going to let this cool so we can put it into our dough. And then we're going to move over to the station where we have the dough, and we'll make our empanadas. Okay, I did manage to get 12 empanadas out of 2 pre-made pie shells. So what we're going to do is we're going to make them very simple. Take a spoonful of the mixture that's cooled, put it in the middle. You don't want to put too much. This already has the egg and the olive in it. This is just some plain water. Just dip my finger and go around the edge. Okay, so that's going to help seal. That's part one. So I'm going to press down so there's no air escaping. Then we have a little fork, and I know you've seen this a million times. In empanadas, you just take it and press through to help seal the deal. Alright. Okay. And what we got here is a little egg wash. We're just going to put that right on top here, and that's going to give it a nice golden brown color. Alright, so I'm going to finish off the rest of these, and then we have our oven preheated to 400 degrees. Alright, the empanadas are in the oven, set for 22 minutes at 400 degrees with a preheated oven. So, we're going to make a chimichurri sauce that's going to go with our empanadas. So many chimichurri sauces are processed into a smooth puree in blenders and food processors. It's really supposed to be a loose, oil-based condiment. Putting chimichurri in a blender makes it an herbed mash. It should be more like, when it's mashed, it's more like eating baby food with your empanadas, and you don't want to do that. We're going to have 1/2 cup of olive oil. Thank you, Olive. So we're going to put the olive oil in. Olive, you can stick around. So we got 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. 1, 2. All right. And 1/2 cup of chopped parsley. Go right in. And we've got 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, and I'm just using the already minced. And we've got about a tablespoon or so. This is a red serrano chili, finely chopped. Put that in. And then we've got 3/4 of a teaspoon of oregano. What do you think, Olive? And Salt, pepper, garlic, grillaholics. And Olive, I'm going to ask you to move aside. I'm going to stir this. So you want this to sit for 5 to 10 minutes, which will work out fine. Alexa, how much time on the timer?
You have 11 minutes left on your 22-minute timer.
So 11 minutes left, so that'll fit just right. So it's going to sit for about 10 minutes to release all its flavors in the oil. And then if you want to, you can let it sit. You can make this ahead of time and let it sit for a couple hours. All right, so we'll be back. All right, we're back. Empanadas look great. This is the empanadas. Cut one open for you right here. And this is our chimichurri sauce. Hard to see. So we're going to give this a taste. I wish I had a mojito, which is not really an Argentinian drink, but yeah, it kind of goes with empanadas. So, l'chaim. So, I'm going to take one that I cut. You can see, very nice. That is nicely browned. Take a little chimichurri sauce. Filling is great. The crust a little dense. But then again, I was using pre-made pie crust instead of making my own. I'm sure it's much better if you make your own. A little bit more chimichurri. Maybe that'll help. I hope you enjoyed this international collab, Comida Argentina, Argentinian cuisines, multiple YouTube chefs. I'll have their information in the description box below. Please check them out also. Please like and subscribe. We appreciate everyone. If you're interested in being part of our international collabs, we do one a month. We go around the world. We do a different country each month. Give me a jingle. Or Sandy at Amayaji's Kitchen, who's the head of our collaborations. But in any case, we do always appreciate everyone's support, and thanks for watching.